One of the biggest things that keeps people stuck living in the matrix is unwillingness to feel grief. And there's two reasons for that. One, in order to move into the new life that you want, you're going to have to let go of a lot of things. You're going to have to let go of a lot of old versions of you, old stories about yourself, people, places, things. You're going to have to be willing to let all of that go, and there will be grief. And number two, in order to be able to feel your heart, which is going to be your GPS, your compass, your roadmap, you have to keep it clear and clean so that you can constantly hear the voice. And the main thing that blocks the voice of the heart is grief. And if you are American, most likely you have grief. When I was working at the psychology clinic in San Francisco, the first year that I worked there, the number one thing that I noticed is that almost everyone has unprocessed grief, and it's driving a lot of anxiety, depression, and addiction too. So some people have their hearts blocked, and it's blocked with grief. So if I say to you, follow your highest joy, or follow your heart, or your heart will show you the way to the 5D, or go inside and listen to the answers. If when you go in your heart, it hurts, or you can't hear it, or it's blocked, or all you feel is pain or tears, it's because you need to make space for the grief. As someone who lives a super magical life outside of the matrix and also helps other people do so, I grieve all the time. I have so much grief for this collapsing society, and sometimes I have to take whole days. Like today, I'm staying at my family's house, and there's so much grief because grief is love with nowhere to go. And I have all this love and like ideas and songs and connection that I want to give to my earth family, and they're super matrixy and they're not really receptive to it. So I have to operate in a really shallow way with them, and that's grief, because grief is love with nowhere to go. So grief isn't always just about when your granny dies. Grief is when you say you really wanted to be in a samba troupe, but then you had a kid, and now you can't be in a samba troupe because you're too busy working and being a mom. That's a grief. That's a dream that you had, like this and now it's like, oh, right? Or I have all this love for my family. Oh, I can help. Oh, I know the solution, a therapeutic technique, a song, a ritual. And they're not open to it. Oh. Or maybe you love someone who doesn't love you, or maybe you had a relationship that you really wanted it to work out, or maybe you do actually have dead loved ones, or maybe you're just watching an entire society that you had invested yourself in crumble all around you. So if you're not willing to feel grief, you're not going to be able to access the joy in your heart or the truth in your heart. So, one of the main things I'll recommend to people who want to leave the matrix, who come to me for coaching, is in the morning when you wake up, it's common for us to be programmed with like, we have to be busy and like be doing all this work and stuff like that. But that's not how it works. So you might have this whole long list of things you're supposed to do. Take this course, email this person, do this thing, get a job. That's not how it works. And so say you have this whole list of should, but you just don't have the motivation to do it, or you're procrastinating, or you're distracted, or it just feels like pushing a boulder up a hill. That's because that's not what you're supposed to be doing. You need to wake up in the morning and you need to say, what is my highest joy? And you need to bow your head to your heart and listen, what's my highest joy? Like wholesome joy. Wholesome, like what is from your heart? If you get the answer from your heart, it's always good. It's safe. If you're in your head and you're in a psychosis and you're following the numbers, you could like end up in trouble. But if you bow your head to your heart, tune into your heart, and you wake up in the morning and you say, what's my highest joy? Oh, but how am I going to make money? What am I going to, ooh. Then you want to make money? Then you ask, how can I help the most people the most just by being myself? That's it, you guys. The higher dimensions have a different set of operating rules. But in order to access the roadmap, in order to access your own inner GPS, You have to be willing to feel your heart and be very attuned and in tune and sensitive and listening to what your heart says. But if you're not willing to feel all the sadness too, you won't be able to feel the joy. You won't be able to receive the messages.